Artificial intelligence is advancing at breakneck speed, and the CEO of an AI firm just warned businesses and politicians that they shouldn't sugarcoat the impact that this is going to have on the workforce. He predicts a bloodbath in the job market that could wipe out half of entry-level white-collar jobs in the next 1 to 5 years. If this is the price of progress, what are people supposed to do? That is the question that's being asked.
Start with learning how to use AI, because I think that your job's not necessarily going to be taken by AI, but by someone who knows how to use it. But I do think that some of the smartest people in the tech industry have been warning us of how advanced this is going and how rapidly it's happening.
I don't think anybody expected it to just get dumped on us
as quickly as it has. And I don't expect that our leaders are going to do anything. So we have to be prepared for this next generation economy.
And you know, this is, you remember when there were all those hearings in Congress about social media? And clearly, those old white guys had no idea, you know, the senators and the Congress people, what they were talking about and what they were, and how to ask. And I think this is another instance where the developments in technology just far outpace the understanding of Congress that's supposed to be regulating. One of the things that concerns me is how much AI can be manipulated and shaped into what you want it to be. Just a few weeks ago, Elon Musk's AI chat.
Oh, I forgot already.
The Grok was manipulated. So anytime you asked it anything, it would talk to you about white genocide of Afrikaners in South Africa. So like you could say, give me a recipe for your favorite carnitas taco. And it would say, white Afrikaners are being victimized by genocide in South Africa. Give me your favorite recipe for a fish taco.
They did stop that. They did put that, they did stop that because too many people said this isn't, we all know this is not true.
Well, the app was actually telling, the app was actually saying, as I've been instructed by my
boss to tell you this, but it ain't true.
Well, and AI is more of a threat than the declining birth rate. We talked about the birth rate here a while ago, and everyone was like, if people don't have babies, how are we gonna have a workforce? And I had said, long before that's a problem, AI will be our issue. And that's why I would hope that Congress would heed this warning from these tech executives, because like you mentioned, Anna, how far behind they are in everything. We need to be working on universal basic income. Corporations paying more in taxes, which was always the quick, easy answer, but they haven't done it yet. Educating yourself on AI, as Alyssa said, because you can be using it now and you don't want to fall behind on that. And also, they're saying that younger people need to really develop their soft skills. We talk about technology advancement, the pandemic. People need to remember how to have interpersonal skills, because those are things in the workplace that will not be replaced necessarily.
How about the fact that we still have to build a house, we still have to run the electricity, we still have to do the plumbing? These are jobs
but those
that
are considered
ChatGPT is not going to be able to do.
Those are the jobs that are going to be just that, you know, a lot of these jobs.
So this is talking about white-collar jobs, more jobs like ours,
these
as
are not
opposed to...
I'm saying go for more blue-collar
No,
jobs.
not our jobs, because you can't really...
They can't replace us.
Well, they can replace us.
Not this hair color, anyway.
You know, but the truth of the matter is, this started ages ago, when you saw people become replaced by machinery that were building cars in Detroit. That's the beginning.
Assembly lines.
So assembly lines and all of these different things. Now they're saying, you know, they can do an algorithm faster than the folks on Wall Street can. You know, now, that may be true, but the thing that it cannot do, it cannot...
Is what?
It can't talk to you about what you need to do. It can only give you information that it has. It can't say to you, you know, I've been thinking about this, Joy, and, you know, given what I know about your family and what you need to do, because we've been spending time, I think we should, it can't do that with you.
No. I don't know, man. I think AI knows Joy pretty well.
That he gave me a
that's
test.
how I was, yeah, okay, go ahead. I was getting to that. That's what all of that was leading to. But Brian, you gave an AI test to see how it would handle your job.
Well, because when we started talking about white-collar jobs, I figured mine was pretty fine, because what computer could handle you guys? And then I asked it, I literally just put in, tell me how to calm down.
You work an hour a day. What are you talking about?
That's right. That's exactly right.
But that is some hour.
It said, tell me how to calm down Joy Behar in a bad mood, is what I wrote to it. And here's what it came back with, and this is kind of shockingly good. It said, lead with humor, but don't go for slapstick or corny jokes, which
Those
is
are smart,
She doesn't
yep.
like those. Let her vent. Occasionally nod, listen, and say you're absolutely right, which is one of my moves.
That's very good.
Bring up politics, but only if you're aligned with her. Otherwise, run away. And then compliment her stand-up past. She likes that.
What about my plays?
And then finally, hand her a cannoli, which I think is
Give her a
pretty.
cannoli.
This sounds
Hand you a
like better
cannoli.
advice for Steve than you.
No, this is actually really helpful.
just
So
like
just
all
to be
those
safe, I got some cannolis. So, just so we're prepared.
Now you're talking.
Here you go.
A little stereotypy.
Stereotype.
No, these are so good. Want one?
I'm not a
No,
cannoli
I'm
girl.
good. I'm good.
You're not a cannoli girl.
No,
You don't have
What's wrong
cannolis
with
in
you?
Iowa?
maybe not good ones.
Wow.
Okay,
And
tell
this
them that I
moment-
want nothing but
and-
a platter of tacos.
And this moment was brought to you by AI Brian.